What you found in the captain's quarters
Yeah.
means the officers willingly blighted half their knights with red lyrium.
Yep.
Even before some of them realized the Lord Seeker was replaced by a demon.
Which put us in a position to demand more from our alliance. You should have consulted us first.
I didn't have time. Where did you see an opportunity in that report for me to consult you first? There was no way to. I had them all there. I went and did my job, and I got us the Templars that you wanted. You never specified how I got the Templars and in what condition they came back in. The only thing I think that was obvious was not to bring you back red Templars in an alliance, and I did my job. It would have taken way too much time.
It was chaos. I couldn't keep the Templars in the courtyard while I searched for a messenger bird.
An alliance with the Templars was our desired outcome.
Thank you.
May we discuss their imminent arrival?
A few dozen veterans are coming ahead of the rest to help seal the breach.
Excellent.
How soon until these veterans arrive?
They're almost here. Templars don't like to be late.
Hey, Cole.
Maker.
No, he's
Wait.
with me.
I came with you to help. I would have told you before, but you were busy.
It's okay. Everyone, this is Cole. He's a friend? Help me with envy.
That's fine, Cole. You just startled us, appearing out of thin air.
I wasn't air. I was here. You didn't see me. Most people don't until I let them.
Call the guards. This creature is not what you...
A moment, please, Cassandra. I would like to hear why he came.
You help people. You made them safe when they would have died. I want to do that. I can help.
Question. What kind of help are we talking about? I feel like after the day, week, month, year, I don't know how long it's been. After everything that I've been through, I feel like we should just start clarifying. What kind of help?
Why and how would you help the Inquisition?
The hole in the sky is too loud for spirits to think. It's pulling, pushing out pain. I want to stop it.
How altruistic of you.
I want to help. I can be hard to see. I can kill things that would hurt people. I won't get in the way.
I didn't think you would, Cole, and I appreciate you coming here to help. You can stay for as long as you want.
Cole saved my life in Theronfall. I couldn't have defeated Envy without him.
But what does he want now?
To help.
I think he really is trying to help.
I won't be in the way. Tiny, no trouble, no notice taken unless you want them to.
You're not honestly suggesting we give him run of the camp?
Yes.
Not freely, perhaps, but it seems a waste to... Hold on.
Where did he go?
Somewhere. He'll do that. I feel like we should just accept that this is who Cole is. Cole is a friend. Now, it's nice to have someone like this on our side. Also, I honestly think that there is some value in having somebody directly connected to spirits so we can know what's going on kind of sort of on the other side of the veil. Because if he's saying that the breach is making them in pain and making things too loud for them, it kind of explains the rifts and everything that's coming through. Everything is in pain right now, you know?
It's a good trick. You get used to it.
We must see if he can teach it to anyone else. I'll have people watch the boy. But let's not be distracted from the breach.
We'll need your help when the Templar veterans arrive.
All right,
Take time to prepare while you can.
I will.
It is good that you salvaged as many Templars as you did, my dear. We will need every Templar, but they will require proper management. We also need to increase our lyrium supplies considerably. The Chantry may still have stockpiles we can use.
Oh, okay. So, I'm just here to make deals and get some of this stuff done. I'm not here to worry about them having proper management or enough lyrium. I assumed they were coming with their own lyrium, given that we're in the middle of kind of a huge crisis here, but I will leave all of this in Cullen's capable hands.
Cullen will look into it. He must already have a supply line.
He undoubtedly did. But it was established before the Divine Conclave. The situation has changed. The breach has done more than disfigure the sky. The veil itself is broken. All mages, no matter how skilled, are now in danger of drawing demons to them. Before this crisis is over, You may find that Templars, flawed as they may be, are all that stand between us and chaos.
I mean, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe the mages would have been all that stood between us and chaos. I don't know. Maybe at the end of the day, what it's really going to come down to is that we are all that stand between chaos and everyone else. Maybe it has nothing to do with being a mage or a Templar or a non-mage or a non-Templar. And maybe it has everything to do with being a good person. But you don't seem to trust mages, which is probably gonna be difficult considering you and I both can wield, a little bit of this and a little bit of that with just the flick of a finger.
You have a low opinion of your fellow mages.
It's not so much an opinion as grasping the obvious. Magic is dangerous, just as fire is dangerous. Anyone who forgets this truth gets burned.
I mean, yes, it's true. But so is the daggers on my back. So is whatever weapon Bull chooses. I mean, Bull doesn't need anything to be dangerous. He can just chuck a person across the room and they'll land and hit their head or something like that. Boom, dangerous. So, I mean, we're all dangerous in our own ways. We wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be capable of solving this problem if we weren't. I agree, though. Magic can 100% be dangerous. I have lit a few things accidentally on fire or zapped it with some electricity. Back in the day, I don't set things on fire nearly as much as I used to.
You're preaching to the choir, Vivian.
Tell me something.
Yeah?
As you will no doubt have a hand in shaping it, what future do you see for mages?
Future? For mages? I mean, their future's their own. I think mages should be free. I've always thought mages should be free. I think it's weird that you're all locked up in the chantry. Or, not chantry, what is it? The circles, right. I think it's weird that you're all locked up in the circles. How do you stretch your legs? How do you get fresh air? Isn't it kind of weird not being out and about and everything all the time? I mean, listen. When all of this is settled, I feel like it should go right back to where it all had been, in the sense that we should all be having discussions about what happens next. Mages clearly aren't happy in the circle. Templars clearly aren't happy babysitting the mages, which I can't blame them, because if I had to babysit a bunch of grown adults who could go pew pew and shoot fire out of their fingers and try not to die in the meantime, I too would be cranky on a regular basis. So let them go free. Let them figure everything out for themselves.
Mages should be treated like anybody else.
How free did you feel living on the run, never straying too close to villages or staying in one place too long?
Very.
Paint the cage any color you like. It is still a cage. It's something to consider, my dear.
Still a cage. We have very different definitions of what a cage is. But it was good talking to you, Vivian. Thank you. I don't know if I'd ever see how I grew up as living in a cage, but if that's what Vivian wants to think, then I'm not gonna test that. Liliana, anything you want to talk about?
Reports of fade rifts and demons keep coming. The people are terrified, and it's only getting worse. The only thing that will calm their fears now is the hope that someone out there can save them. You have to be that someone. No one else has any power over the rifts. Seal them. Your legend will spread, and Thedas will learn to trust the Inquisition.
I will 100% make sure that I close as many rifts as I can while I'm out and about. Can I ask, why do you care so much about mages?
Why do you want me to seek out the rebel mages? Why do you care?
I've known mages. Some of them were better people than me. And yet I'm free and they're not. It's not right.
Well, we will do our best to make sure when this is all over they get to be free. I promise. I'll see you soon.
I'll leave you to your work.
Okay. Where did Cole end up going? I just want to say hi. Make sure everything is okay. I should also go see Solus. I don't think I've gotten Solus's opinion on everything that just happened. He's probably not happy with all these Templars being here. Cole? Not over here. Okay. That's not Cole. Cole? Anywhere? Solus, have you seen Cole? I don't know where he is. Okay. Good to know. I figured he might be back here, having snuck away, but you want to talk?
So the Templars will put their powers to use, sealing
Yes.
the breach.
Mm-hmm.
Any group corrupted by a demon must be watched carefully. At least they know how to fight.
Yeah, you know, beggars can't be choosers at this point. It was either save them from envy or let them all die, and I figured saving them from envy and letting them bring their big swords here was a good idea.
We can't afford to be picky about our allies.
Point taken. Just remember, an enemy can attack, but only an ally can betray you. Betrayal is always worse. Speaking of which, you should ready yourself.
For?
This Elder One. You have now interfered with his plans twice. Once at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, and now again with the Templars. A being who aspires to godhood is unlikely to ignore such an affront.
Well, good thing I'm always ready for a fight. Kinda, sorta, literally. Kinda, sorta, not. But I am...
You're right.
Yeah, I am
sorry.
ready to fight him.
Spend your days teaching
If that's
enchanted
what
fighters,
happens.
it's too easy to get-
Sarah, how you doing?
Templars filling up the place.
Yeah.
Best of the polished helms come to save us. Good partners, I suppose, if they decide to stay and do what they're told. Seem to have a problem with that.
I mean, currently speaking, they're probably the best tools for the job, given what we have, so here we are.
Whatever you think, they're the best hammer for this particular nail.
Well, watch your thumbs, because a Templar might slip, or... You want about anything else?
No, I just wanted to say hi. I'll talk to you soon.
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
Okay. Be good. Have fun. Varric. Hey, Varric, can I talk to you for a second?
So, the
Yeah.
Templars joined the Inquisition. Even with Cullen here, I never thought that would happen. Of course, after Kirkwall, I never thought anyone would use red lyrium on purpose either. The Templars should know better than anyone what that shit does to people. Finding more of it really punches a hole in my red lyrium at the temple was a coincidence theory.
Yeah, I don't think it was a coincidence at all. In fact, it seems all very, very, very planned. How fast does this spread, though, Varric?
How long does it take for red lyrium to grow? How fast can it spread?
It took years to infect people in Kirkwall, but no one there was actually ingesting the stuff. This Elder One managed to take the worst thing I can think of and make it worse. That's an accomplishment.
Yeah, it is. And I didn't think this Elder One could really outdo what they've already done. But here we are. They've already managed to one-up themselves again. Don't worry, though. We'll get this handled.
The Inquisition has the numbers to track down all this lyrium and destroy it.
I hope so. I don't want to think about what happens if it starts a plague. I've got people trying to find out where the red stuff came from. I think maybe we should make that a priority.
Agreed.
But that's enough doom and gloom. You just won a big victory for the Inquisition. What are you going to do to celebrate?
Oh, me? Oh, you know, I'm gonna put up my feet. Relax a bit. Maybe take a nap. I'm definitely gonna look for a cup of tea. Maybe some snack. Oh, are there cookies anywhere? I would kill for a cookie.
I was planning to put my feet up, maybe grab a nap. You?
Whatever I do, it'll be as far from Cassandra as I can get.
Good choice.
Things should be calm around here for at least the next hour. Take a moment to enjoy it.
I'll try.
If the world's about to end, I'm sure the Seeker will let us know.
Listen, knowing Cassandra, she'll let us know before it actually ends. Like, Cassandra will be on it that fast. Oh, Cole, this is where you ended up. How you doing?
You took in the Templars.
I did. Or we
You
did.
let them stay in strength, even after what they did. Their own people. It's dangerous when too many men in the same armor think they're right.
That's very true.
You should prepare. It's already getting louder.
What is getting louder, Cole?
What's going to be loud?
I don't know, but there are echoes rushing back across us, ripples in a pond from a stone, but backward.
Backwards.
But first, you seal it.
Okay.
I hope it hurts less. I'll help if I can, but I don't always say it right.
You're fine, just as you are, Cole. You don't have to say it right or anything like that. You only have to say how it makes sense to you, and we'll figure the rest out.
You helped me at the Seeker Fortress. Say it however you like.
I helped. It's good to hear. I will try.
I'll talk to you soon.
I'll talk to you later.
Probably.
Okay. Well, I'm glad to see that Cole found some place to hang out while all this was getting settled. Let's see. Gareth! Oh my goodness, I didn't tell you! Hi. Okay, listen.
Now that we've got better mounts, if
Pay
you
attention to me
I
for a
can
quick
show you a
second
few tricks
instead
to
of
get
your
more
food.
out of it.
Listen, Templars are coming in. Lots of them. Please don't beat them up. Don't challenge them to fights. No, I know how you get. You can't do that.
Who knows?
Are you even? You're not even remotely paying attention to me. Great.
Maybe I'll show you a few tricks as
Just do me a favor. Don't beat them up until at least after we close the breach, okay? Done it!
Feels good to be back at work, Inquisition.
I'm glad.
And lucky you have me.
Yes.
In lesser hands, you'd be in trouble. Haven can't support the mounts you need, but I can.
Good. How are the horses? Specifically, how is the certain person next to me? Who's a big troublemaker, might I add. Also, he likes to have a snack in between lunch and dinner, but he doesn't need it. He just likes it, and he gets very cranky otherwise.
How are your charges? Well supplied?
Haven is groaning under the weight. It wasn't built for this, but we'll make it serve.
That works for me. Thank you.
Farewell.
Make her be with you.
Listen to me. No, don't shake your head. Just don't do the stuff. Okay, he's not gonna listen. That's great. Bull, how you doing?
Demons. It had to be demons.
It's always demons.
Getting into your head, messing around.
Don't worry, Bull. I'll protect you from the big bad demons getting in your head.
If you're nervous about demons, I can protect you.
My blade pretty much protects me.
Perhaps I can do things your blade can't.
I don't know. It has blood grooves.
So?
Well, technically, it's the fuller, but blood grooves sound so much more violent.
It really does.
Anyway, I hope our new friends have what it takes to close the breach. Damn thing gives me a headache just looking at it.
Yeah, imagine being connected to it like I am too. Because that's a headache in and itself. Hey, Cassandra? Oh no, are you okay?
Something must be done, immediately.
Nothing will be done.
Commander Cullen said the same thing. It's an outrage. There are mages here we know are guilty of heinous crimes. You would let that pass?
Yes, as will you. We are not here to coddle the Order. You are an ally. Act like one.
How are we supposed to?
Deal with it. It never ends, evidently.
Oh my goodness, does it never, ever, 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 ever end?
You don't need to tell me that.
I just don't know who told them I'm the one to yell at.
Is it that bad?
The Templars need to learn they have other uses than hunting mages. It's not easy for them. It is your doing, after all. You created this alliance.
I did. 100%. Yeah, no, I did my best, but this is definitely all on me. I am so sorry, but on the other hand, nobody should have given me this much power.
I had to think on my feet, and I did what I could.
Oh. I do sound like I'm blaming you, don't I? I don't disapprove. In fact, you did well. You made a decision when it needed to be made. And here we are. I wish I could say this was my doing.
I mean, it is in part your doing, but I am a little clever, if I do say so myself. My friends sometimes tried to tell me that, but they never meant it in a nice way, always in a sarcastic, comebacky kind of way. But I know how clever I am.
I am rather clever, aren't I?
Close the breach. Then I'll agree with you.
Okay. All right, well then I have to close the breach so Cassandra thinks I'm clever. Cullen?
Cole, or whatever he calls himself, may have helped at Theronfall, but that doesn't mean we should trust him.
I trust him. And that should be enough to go on at this point.
I will vouch for Cole's character. Give him a chance.
I'd rather he keep away from me. I suppose my concerns can wait. We must focus on the breach.
And we will.
The Templars are making final preparations. After what happened with the Lord Seeker, they're eager to prove themselves.
I can imagine. However, I hope they all know that this wasn't their fault at all.
The Templars aren't responsible for what happened at Theronfall. They have every right to be here.
I do not question those joining us. Only those who betrayed them first. I knew parts of the Order were corrupt, but red lyrium? What were they thinking? If you had not gone to Therenfall, there would have been no one left to save.
Yeah, that's a terrifying thought. I'll talk to you soon.
That's all for now.
I'm sure you have other matters to attend.
Yeah, just a few. I think Josephine might be out of her meeting now. I didn't get to go see her. She said she had a big meeting with somebody. I feel like Josephine always has a big meeting with somebody, and I never quite know who these people are. They're just meetings. Oh, Blackwall, wait. Hold on. I was going to go say hi to Blackwall before I checked in on Josephine after the meeting. And this will give whatever noble she's meeting with a few seconds to scamper out. Because I really don't want to do the whole, Herald of Andraste, how are you doing? Blah, 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 blah. I'm fine, thank you. I just don't want to talk about it. Kind of moment. You know what I mean? Blackwall.
Of all the things in the world, a demon who wears someone's face. I imagine it makes trusting others risky.
It does, but what's life without a little risk, right? Like, I don't know. I enjoy it when things aren't quite as straightforward and easy as they appear.
Risk is what keeps life exciting, don't you think?
Until you lose. It's easy to speak well of trust when yours has never been misplaced.
Fair. Fair. I guess it is easy to talk of trust like that when I haven't been in a situation like you mentioned. But either way, I still stand by what I said. I'll talk to you later.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
Thanks, Blackwall. Okay. Now Josephine should be out of the meeting. Whew.
You know,
Meetings.
Arnsberg.
So glad that Josephine willingly sits through them, though. Can you imagine if I had to sit? Like, seriously, though. I wonder if there was a small chance I'd have to sit through some of these meetings. I can't even imagine. Like, if I had to sit in there and talk to a noble and let them drone on for hours, I'd probably go insane. Do we pay Josephine enough? Does Josephine get enough cookies and tea? Is that something that I should, like, look
Go in
into?
peace, Herald of Andraste.
Who do I talk to about that? Thren, maybe?
Maker, though the
I
darkness
don't know,
comes upon
but
me,
I should check in
I
with
shall
somebody
embrace
about the fact that I don't
The
know
Inquisition appreciates your
Josephine's
assistance in
getting
this
them.
matter,
Oh.
Lady Corbin.
And my miners appreciate your business. You'll have your lyrium by the end of the week. I should tell you, Ambassador, the Chantry raised some fuss when they learned about our arrangement.
The Inquisition must certainly seem an audacious idea to the Grand Clerics. We hope to convince them it is a necessary one as well.
Hey, Josephine, I don't mean to interrupt.
I'll take my leave. Good day.
Who is she, Ambassador?
A merchant. I thought we should reach out to the dwarves to secure lyrium for the Inquisition's Templars. According to Lady Corbin, it raised the ire of the Chantry.
Of course it has.
How?
Access to lyrium makes us rather more formidable than anticipated. We're becoming a challenge.
Good!
Sadly, the remaining Grand Clerics appear to be consolidating the Chantry's power instead of comforting the masses.
Are they really? Ugh. And it's needed now more than ever. I mean, just because I don't believe doesn't mean I can't appreciate the fact that people need that now more than they've ever needed it before.
The Chantry should be a place of hope, not another group scrambling for answers.
That must be its strength again. The Chants did much to bridge nations. Little but the Chantry ties Orlais, Nevarra, Ferelden, Antiva, and even Rivain to a common cause.
Has the Chantry truly promoted such peace?
Andraste's chant is familiar across kingdoms, a source of many shared customs. That is the crucial point. Common ground is the start of all negotiations.
You make it all sound so easy. I wish I could think in these strategic terms that you do, but like my brain never goes there. And then when you start bringing them up, I'm like, oh my gosh, that makes so much more sense than whatever convoluted, complicated thing I was thinking of.
So if everyone listens to the chant, things will be smooth as silk.
I did say commonality is merely a beginning, but it's an important one. We must learn to think beyond our own wants to secure peace in Thedas.
Peace and Thedas. That, like, if you think the Inquisition can bring that in the end, oh my goodness, we are definitely not paying you enough, because that is such a tall order, Josephine.
The Inquisition will have plenty of time for that, between finding the Divine's murderer and sealing the breach.
Busy as we are, I do have a question for you, if you've a moment.
Oh, of course.
The remaining Grand Clerics sent a missive inquiring about the events at the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
Oh?
They demand to know whether the Inquisition officially claims that Andraste saved you from the breach. If it were up to you, how would you reply?
Oh, I don't claim to be holy? That would probably upset them. I don't know. Let's leave it up to a simple, I don't know. Fuzzy memories, all of that, I know nothing.
I don't know if a miracle from Andraste saved me any more than they do.
Yet as rumors your Andraste's herald grow, the Grand Clerics may not believe such a humble reply. A difficult situation, and I thank you for your answer. A good day to you.